morning. How are you doing? Apologies for lack of video yesterday. I didn't get round to recording much on Sunday for the Biscuit Brew Crew video on Monday, so I posted yesterday's video to Patreon instead of to here. So yes, that is what happened there. You had a few days off. A few days off of me. I hope that's okay. I hope you don't mind. Because yeah. I just need to get this done. So I stop thinking about it and talking about it. And so you stop hearing about it, because I'm sure you are as sick of it as I am. Today, I am, this morning, labelling the rest of the yarn. I managed to get 5 colourways done yesterday, which means I've got 4 to go today, which is lovely. And then this afternoon, the plan is to twist up mini skeins. So the time currently is, I would have a watch on, 20 to 11, because I had to edit the video this morning and it's just uploading now. So that is all done. This is what I mean, because had I not had the video to edit, I would have started this 8:30. It just takes a chunk of time, which is usually fine for Vlogmas because my business is wrapping up a bit. But this year it is not wrapping up at all. Which is my own fault because this has been lingering for longer than I wanted it to. So I'm going to stop saying all that because I can't do anything about it right this very second. Currently I am labelling up to Damn Glad to Have You. I've got Damn Glad to Have You, What in the Eight Hells is Coffee, Magical Flame, and Thimble to label today. Thimble is the one that I sold the most skeins of. So that is absolutely fine. And then this afternoon, I'm hopefully going to get all of the mini skeins twisted up and labelled. I have my dance fitness class this evening, which is very exciting. And then I have... Then I can come back and either finish labelling or what have you. I'm tempted to just like take them all downstairs and label them downstairs, so I have to label them up here. It's very dark today. You might not be able to tell because the window looks quite bright, but it's dark and rainy. Today's Tuesday. Mario was meant to have a day off, but one of his employees, which makes him sound like, oh, yeah, one of his employees called in sick, so he's had to pop in, which is absolutely fine. We'd much rather she stay home and recover than, you know, force her way through a day of making biscuits to then be poorly for Christmas or what have you. So yeah, that's fine. That is not a problem. It's just unfortunate because Mario was going to help me label yarn. But actually, I don't know if it would make things any quicker because I'd have to be telling him what base is which and whatnot. I'll have to be micromanaging, which is usually why I just like to do things myself because I know everything. And then if anything's wrong, it's my fault, no one else's. For example, Mario put a wash on this morning. Fine. I've just switched it to the tumble dryer and I've realised I've put my workout leggings in the tumble dryer, which is very annoying because they are not tumble dryable. Whereas had he done it, I would have been really pissed. Not really pissed, but I would have been annoyed. But because I've done it, it's fine. I do try to be understanding about things. You know, I'm not a monster. Tweed. Yeah, I do. Oh, I dyed up extra tweed by the looks of things. Where's my other tweed skein? I'm missing a tweed. Where's it gone? Is it still on the shelf? Has it fallen backwards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's here. Found it. Right. This is why this label printer is so good, because literally I've realised I've missed off 2, so I just print off 2 more. Behold, it's already printed. Lovely. Much recommend getting a label printer if you're a yarn dyer and you have the funds for it, because I realise they're not in everyone's budget. They do tend to go on sale quite often on Amazon, which I know is the devil, but it's very convenient when you want to try and save pennies. But yeah, someone said about do a video about things, various things that I use in business, like the label printer, and I was going to do one on dye equipment, yarn dyeing equipment ages ago. I just haven't got round to it, so because I've done on like the dyes that I use, so I might do the equipment that I use in my business. Who knows? But yeah, it's so much easier than handwriting labels, which is what I did for so long. Anyway, I'm just going to keep labelling yarn and stop waffling on at you. My bad. Good news, I have finished labelling all of the 100 gram skeins. It's exactly 1 o'clock, so I'm an hour later than I wanted to be, which is kind of annoying, but also fine. I'm going to get myself some lunch. I'm going to allow half an hour lunch break, and then I'm going to twist up mini skeins until I have dance fitness, which is at 6. But I also need to get ready, and then I walk there, so yeah. Good times, good times. What a productive morning. Right, I am so hungry. Let's see what food we've got in. So we have 2 colours so far twisted of all the mini skeins. It takes me approximately 40 minutes to do each colour. I think I'm going to run out of time before I have to go dance, so I'm going to have to twist when I get back, which is not ideal, but hey, it's one of those things. I don't want to not exercise. But we're going to do Advent opening. Before I do Advent opening though, I just want to say, on Sunday I went to a market with Mario. It was a super busy market. There was a queue for a lot of the day. Absolutely knackering. A lovely lady came up, bought baked goods, and then just before she left, she handed me a gift bag and said, "This is for you." Now, I didn't know if she meant you plural or you singular, because we do not have different words for that in English. We should do. But there was a queue behind us, so thank you very much. I popped it in the top of the van, and then when it went quiet, I had a look in and I opened it. And I know it was a Christmas present, but still, a huge thank you, Laura. Thank you so much. It was so sweet of you. In there were 2 balls of yarn and a couple of stitch markers that she'd made, and a little pouch of lavender, and also a lovely card with such lovely words inside. And yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It was so sweet of you. And yeah, how cute. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, I have 4 Advents this year. I have my own Advent, have a Chromatic Yarns advent calendar. This year is all inspired by spells from Dungeons and Dragons. I also have Alison of Lofty Loops and Selena of Through the Wardrobe Yarn Co. Alison's is watercolour themed. Selena is Nutcracker themed. I did a swap with both of them. And then I also have a Bird and Blend tea advent. We're not too behind on teas actually, which is quite good. So yeah, she says, with a small pile of tea just here that I opened yesterday and haven't taken downstairs yet. Anyway, day 20. We're very close to the end. So starting with Chromatic Yarns, day 20 is this one here. This is Disintegrate. The Disintegrate spell deals a whole heck of damage, and then if you get down to 0 hit points, you are turned into dust and cannot be brought back. You are disintegrated. Mario cast Disintegrate on me when I played Ellen, who, if you've been here for a while, she is my favourite D&D character I've ever played. She was a Furbolg druid, and she was I just loved her so much. No one's come close. And he got me down to 0 hit points, but luckily he bent the rules because he's the DM and he can, because I don't think I would have forgiven him if he'd have disintegrated Ellen. The marriage would have ended that day. It wouldn't have done, but I would have been pissed. But yeah, this is Disintegrate. It's a nice green colour. It's one of the first colours I dyed. And it was when I started doubting myself and my ability to dye jewel tones, because I was like, I don't know if this is dark enough. But after I set it aside, dyed some more, and I was like, actually, yeah, I really like this colour. So yes, Disintegrate. Next up, we have Lofty Loops, Alison of Lofty Loops. This is Twinkle Stars. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. And that's pretty. It's like a pale orange yellow. I don't really know how to describe it. Kind of like if you were to melt a Solero and then mix it together. That's so niche. It's as in you mix the ice cream with the outside. Do you know what I mean? This kind of makes you really want a Solero now. It's cold and it's winter. I shouldn't be wanting ice cream. And then we have Through the Wardrobe Yarn Co. I'm racing through it a little bit because I need to get back to twisting. Plus I'm currently watching Critical Role. I caught up and then they had 2 weeks off. So yeah, I'm now 2 weeks behind. But then I didn't catch up again, so now I'm 2 weeks behind. So this is day 20. This is on her Surrey base because it is an even number. Goes very well with yesterday's and actually goes quite well with Alison's. But this is more a yellow goldy colour as opposed to, well, this is like the outside of a Solero. Maybe I don't mean a Solero. I don't know, because I don't know. They were in the co-op deal in the summer, the co-op freezer deal, because we're cheap. We're not cheap, we're frugal. It's down here. We're frugal, so we like getting the co-op freezer deal when it's like decent things. It's like £6. So anyway, hearty, fruity, full of depth, just like Norwich. So this must be from their Norwich shop. This is called Let's Be Having Brew instead of Let's Be Having You. Let's Be Having Brew. It's a rooibos tea. It smells a bit fruity. I'm not hugely keen on the Nottingham tea. It's like Robin Hood or something, which is a green tea. And I'm like, oh, why couldn't I have one that I enjoy drinking more? But yeah, this is Let's Be Having Brew. And yeah, like I keep saying, I'm not a massive fan of rooibos, but Mario likes rooibos. So yes, I'm thinking I might knit Mario a hat out of this. This is my ZZ Textiles. She sent it to me this year, along with a bunch of some other yarn. And this neon yellow. But this is her Edinburgh colourway on her DK base, which is 100% superwash merino, 231 yards, which I believe is 225 metres, but I could be wrong on that. But I think this will be a really nice hat for Mario. So I'm hoping to God I finish twisting and labelling all of this yarn today. I'm not convinced. And then I can cast on a hat on Friday, because I've got to go into the bakery on Saturday and Sunday for people coming to collect. So I'll be the face. So I better take some knitting with me so I can sit and knit. So maybe I'll cast on a hat. It won't be done by Christmas Day, but I can knit it on Christmas Day. Quick update on Baldur's Gate 3. It might sound a bit extreme. My friend bought a PS5, so he was selling his Xbox, whichever the upgrade is from what we have. I'm not hugely knowledgeable about games consoles anymore. I used to be better than I am now. So we have bought his Xbox off of him at the price that he would have got if he'd have traded in at CEX. And then Mario is talking to one of his other friends about selling his Xbox at the trade-in price as well. So it's very exciting. So essentially we have an Xbox now. We had one anyway, but now we have the newer Xbox. So we're going to get Baldur's Gate, and we might install it on Christmas Eve and maybe start playing it Christmas Eve evening. Or maybe Christmas, and then let's play it on Christmas Day. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, I'm going to go because I need to go and keep twisting yarn. I'm just about to start twisting what in the 8 Houses coffee, so I better go. Good morning. It's the next day. I'm sat at the computer, ready to start editing. It's just before 7. I've been up since 4. I've not been up. I've been awake since 4:45 when Mario's alarm went off, and then I was just scrolling TikTok. The plan was to get up at like 6. I got about 6:15, so all was not lost. But yes, by the time I got back yesterday, I was so tired. From my dance fit class, my legs felt so tired. I'm not used to standing up all day and then going and doing exercise. I'm just not used to it, so that's fine. So I am going to love you and leave you here. I've got morning voice because I've barely spoken to anyone. Please forgive me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being amazing. If you like the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed watching, feel free to subscribe. I post here frequently, both inside and outside of Vlogmas. I'm trying to post every day in the run up to Christmas. I've skipped a couple of days. And anything else, leave me a comment down below. The daily check-in, we love to see it. And with all that being said, I'm going to drink my tea because I haven't had a drink yet this morning, and it's in a bowl. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in tomorrow's video where I'll be twisting up more mini skeins and hopefully starting to package